January 10, 2019 by paulmbanks. While there are still 15 games left in the season, the clock is very much ticking loudly for the Northwestern Wildcats. Right now, they're projected to be in the dreaded Wednesday slate, opening day of the Big Ten tournament, and you know what that means. You have to win the whole conference tourney in order to get in the big dance. At home you got to find a way, and we just weren't able to do that, new basketball coach Chris Collins said after his team blew a second-half lead and fell by 10 to the. It was a golden opportunity missed for the Northwestern Wildcats, who were taking on a ranked team that was missing Tyler Cook, their leading scorer and rebounder, by a considerable margin. The team is still looking for its first signature victory this season, as guard Ryan Taylor has previously had 3 chances, Indiana, Michigan and Oklahoma, to hit a game-winning shot that would have provided the Cats an actual resumer builder. 2 were buzzer beaters and the other was in the waning seconds of regulation. Imagine if any or all had gone in, but like Homer Simpson said, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, how does that rest of that go? This one was decided down the stretch, and not in the final seconds. But after the game, Collins spoke highly of how Taylor, a transfer from Evansville, is adjusting. "I feel like the last few games he's starting to get his legs underneath him," Collins said. "He's learning where his spots are. He's getting more comfortable in the system." So when all is said and done, where could the Northwestern Wildcats end up this postseason? Let's take a look at how they have done so far. Northwestern Wildcats season resume record, 10-6 conference record, 1-4 rankings, metrics, Sagarin. No shame in losing to Michigan, but man oh man was that a signature win, which almost was ditto for Indiana and Oklahoma. Michigan State is Michigan State, you know that, but wow, you got to put up more resistance than they did. The Spartans could have easily won that one by much more than the final margin of 26, had they really wanted to. The Holiday Bowl trophy on display. Banks, at paulmbanks, January 10, 2019. Bottom line, this team has a ton of work to do just to even get in at berth. We were very hesitant this season to believe all those Big Ten power rankings that had the Northwestern Wildcats in the. We had been thinking more. Banks runs the sportsbank.net, which is partnered with News Now. Banks, a former writer for NBCChicago.com and ChicagoTribune.com, regularly appears as a guest pundit on WGNCL-TV and co-hosts the Let's Get Weird Sports podcast on SB Nation. He also contributes socio-political essays to Chicago Now. Follow him on Twitter and Instagram. The content of his Cats Instagram account is unquestionably superior to his. Powered by Sidelines. Follow paulmbanks.